What up, what up, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Real Mojo TV with your host, your boy, the Real Mojo. What's going on this morning, y'all? What's going on this morning? Ah, we out here on the road as usual. I'm a little late. I was trying to I was using the truck map to get myself on a to find this route where I'm headed. But yeah, man, we out here. We out here on the road doing what we do best. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm here with y'all, and I want y'all to do what y'all do best. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about Morant today. Um, I don't want to talk about Morant in this light. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it got to be talked about because it got to be talked about because it's going on, man, and it really don't make no sense for this young dude to be in the situation he's in, being as though he got a relationship with his father, who's at every game. We're gonna talk about him later. He got a relationship with his mother, talking about billionaire by 30. You know what I'm saying? He got a younger sister that's playing ball, and so the family dynamic is there. You know what I'm saying? The family dynamic is there, but it's something going on in his mind that he feel like he got to flash guns at every. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple things that threw me off with him. You know, there's a couple things that threw me off with him. One was a tweet that he had put out. I guess somebody said something to him or tweeted something, and then he responded to the tweet saying it's free to find out how hollow points feel. That right there was a red light or red flag or whatever the young people say. That was a red flag for me, man. Hey, do me a favor, y'all. When you jump in the building, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Um, Big influx of subscribers last night, overnight when I went to sleep, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. Y'all don't even know how much. Um, New channel, we trying to take it to new heights, and that's the way we're gonna do it with y'all. That's the way the channel gonna move to new heights is with y'all. So back to the topic at hand. You know, that tweet that he put out, that tweet threw me off. Cause I'm like, huh? I'm like, cause I'm older. So at first, I thought it was a song until you could tap the tweet and then you could see what they reply to. You just scroll down or whatever. So I see that and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, oh, he's tripping. Nothing. Then on the court, he got into it with somebody, mushed the ball in the dude's face. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right. He's on that type of time, and he's not a big dude stature wise. He got a little bit of height, but he's not a big dude stature wise. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, for all this talking and all this, you know what I'm saying? Never mind the talking and not winning nothing. Never mind the talking and not winning nothing. But I mean, just the talking, just the talking itself, the tough talking. You know what I'm saying? And So then there's something comes out about him with the Indiana Pacers. Him and his people, whatever that means, entourage, whatever, and the Indiana Pacers. You know, flashing the laser at them, team bus or whatever. Then his mom gets into it at Foot Locker or whatever with an employee. I don't even know how that happens, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? People get rich and they patience get thin somehow. Like like you're supposed to cut the line. Not saying that's what happened, but I see it happen with people that's getting regular money. So he comes down there, I guess, with a whole group of people, and want to, we gonna find out what time this cat get off work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then the 17-year-old, he got a pickup game at his house. 17-year-old, him and 17-year-old gets into it. He punched the 17-year-old, and all this is allegedly. All this is alleged. He punches the 17-year-old in the face, ran in the house, came out with a gun in his waistband. Got his hand on the gun, showed the kid he got a gun on him. 17-year-old kid. I mean, first of all, what 17-year-old kid are you gonna get into it with? You know what I'm saying? Like, you out there playing a little game, little pickup game with the kids or whoever in your backyard. 17-year-old got attitude problem or whatever. He getting a little bit too chippy. Then you just pause the game, send the young man home. Correct? I mean, cause by right, you can't get into it with no 17-year-old because you're a grown man, a grown rich man. You definitely can't put your hands like punch him in the face and then go threaten him with a gun. You know what I'm saying? So, so I mean, then the final straw was the IG live up in Colorado in the strip club. He's flashed the gun on his IG live. I mean, first of all, hasn't he learned from Pop Smoke and numerous other celebrities uh posting your location is not the smartest thing to do, whether you got a gun or not? You know what I'm saying? Posting your location when you're like a high big time high profile dude like that, it don't make sense, man. It really don't. It don't make sense. And then I guess the gun, you know, I guess that's saying I'm here. Come. Here's the thing, man. You're on the road. Your team's doing bad. Not bad, but he made a statement. He's all good with the West, meaning he ain't worried about the Western Conference teams. So with that being said, right, you should be focusing on the game at hand or the task at hand, the road trip at hand, right? So if you do slide out to the strip club, nobody should know. Not your millions of followers definitely shouldn't know, or fans, or whatever you want to call it. You don't jump on live. You don't jump on live and you know what I'm saying? Show yourself in a strip club. First of all, you in a strip club, he ain't got no shirt on. So like it's all type of there's all type of red flags with this young man. But then you flash the gun, and that's where you got yourself in trouble. Um, and I'm hearing dudes like Paul Pierce. Oh, you don't need no gun. You don't need no gun. You got all type of money. You got a signature shoe with Nike. You coming up on a $200 million contract. You don't need a gun. You need a nice security team. Floyd Mayweather don't carry a gun. I mean, somebody was like, all these rappers carry guns. I think that was Paul Pierce too. I'm like, do Truth got CTE? Come on, Paul Pierce. Come on, Paul. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. And it's a difference in what happened in Paul Pierce's career than what happened. Nothing happened in Ja Morant's career. Nothing happened. Everything that's happening, he's the one doing it. Paul Pierce had an unfortunate incident, you know, a life-threatening injury, a life-changing incident, if you will. But ain't nothing happened in Ja Morant's career and in his life other than he went from regular to celebrity, super duper rich, super duper famous, all the talent in the world. That didn't change because he been had talent. He just his talent is growing as he's growing. You know what I'm saying? He's putting in hard work, but he's also putting in silly work. You know, um, he's doing stuff that's just so silly to everybody, and ain't nobody telling him. Cause it ain't no way when he put that tweet out, that would have been if me and him was family, and I'm in his immediate everyday circle. I don't care if I'm older or younger. When he put that tweet out, it's time for us to have a talk. Cause you on the verge of something big here. You on the verge in the next 3 or 4 years of being either the face of the league or at least one of the top 5 players in the league, right? And you telling somebody it's free for them to find out how hollow points feel. It's time for us to sit down and talk. It's time for you to hear something that you might not be comfortable hearing about yourself. It's that, and they showing all these videos of him just drinking out of control. Like I understand you just coming into legal drinking age, but dude, you're a professional athlete. Your body is your life. Your health is your life. And every time you turn around, you got a bottle up to your mouth. You got a big thing of tequila. Like, man, come on, man. Who's with him? Because the people that's just around him spending his money, if that's the case, he need to get new people around him. Them dudes, if they don't got no felonies, he need to put their ass in license to carry school. He need to start a business, a protection service, so they're around you. Now they working. Get Give them the gun, so you don't got to carry the gun. I mean, you wanna run around with a gun and all that. Go to the gun range and just you got enough money to rent the gun range out after hours, and they can bring you 50 guns in there, and you could just go crazy all night if you want to let out stress. But flashing guns and lasers, you flash the laser at an NBA team. Because I can guarantee you right now, there's one thing I can say, and I'll bet money on it. Ja Morant don't got beef with none of his peers. I can guarantee you that because all of his peers is NBA players. And I guarantee you, he don't got beef that needs a gun with nobody in the NBA. I'll take it a step further. Nobody in the NFL. Nobody in Major League Baseball. Nobody in hockey. Not a commentator. Not a reporter. He don't got no gun beef with. Y'all find any that y'all can think of? Okay, yeah. So all that gun business is like I said, I don't know if it's a fascination or what. I don't know if nobody just don't want to, or how about this? How about this, right? Is who it really is. Is this who he really is? How about that? Maybe this is him. Maybe this is him. Maybe John Morant is just huh? I mean, because everything he's doing, everything he's doing is not what good people do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Maybe that's who he is. And I mean, if those are his boys, man, like why can't people separate themselves from why can't people separate themselves from the negative influence? Here he is, a multimillionaire, right? Multimillionaire, and he's the one doing the stupid stuff. He's the one doing the stupid stuff, and he's the multimillionaire. How the hell you the breadwinner? You taking care of everybody around you, dudes living with you and all type of stupidity. Everybody living with you. Why you need people living with you? I never understood that. When dudes get rich, they buy a big ass house and have a bunch of dudes living with them. I get it. Yeah, those are your boys. Um, you want some familiar faces or whatever, bro. If you can't make rational decisions, the familiar face should be one of your parents or your grandparents or something. You know what I'm saying? If you can't make rational decisions or decisions that's gonna keep you out of jail or decisions that's gonna keep you your $200 million job, your Nike sneaker deal job, then you know you probably need some a different cast of people living with you. You know what I'm saying? Hang on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Yeah, you. I mean, you probably need a different cast of characters living with you, grandmother, parents, something like that. Because if the people you got around you and you got generational life changing wealth for their family as well as yours, and they letting you do all this type of nonsense, you need a new crew, man. You need new friends, new homies. You need new everything. You need new everything. Now that's just what it is. You need new everything. You understand? Like you need new everything. If them people gonna let you act like that with all, man, listen. And realistically, he took time away. He said he needed to go get some type of counseling or whatever. I think he said that because he knew this investigation was about to drop. This big time investigation was about to drop by the NBA. And I think he knew that he was gonna miss significant time outside of those two games. Those two games ain't nothing. Those two games he about to miss, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he deserved whatever they give him. He deserved it. People just like they give a pass to anything. Y'all give a pass to anything. Y'all give a pass to any type of stupidity, anything, bro. Like any type of dumb shit y'all give a pass to. Y'all giving passes to anything, bro. Like ain't no way, bro. He did. Pat Beverly said, the league needs him. The. Let me calm down. The NBA need this. Like real talk. This is what the NBA need. Like this is what the NBA need. This is what need to be put out there to the NBA, to the kids watching the NBA, to that foreign money, that overseas money, that Europe money, that those kids dreaming about being in the NBA, and this is what the NBA needs. All these black kids in the hood with some talent, living in not so good neighborhoods, not so good situations. Well, yo, if Ja Morant, who's way up top, if he could run around with guns, bro, I'm good. I'm good. If he could run around with guns, threatening people, allegedly threatening people, I'm good. I'm straight. Pat Beverly, you sound like a fool. You sound like a fool. What the NBA need, what the league need, is for this dude to get his head together. That's what they need. That's what the league need. That's what the league need. And everybody's like, oh, we need some veterans in the locker room. Everybody's like, oh, we need some veterans in the locker room. For what? For what? John Morant, 23, the veteran in the locker room. these dudes not helping. Honestly, let's be real. They thinking about playing and getting some check. Like if you want to be a vet in the locker room, right? Stop worrying about your playing career and jumping on that good team that the Memphis Grizzlies done put together to try to ring chase. Never mind that. Put on a shirt and some slacks and be in that locker room giving them young dudes counseling. What? Because we need veterans in the locker room. What you need veterans in the locker room for? It's veterans in every locker room. It's something higher than that. It's coaches. It's management. It's ownership. And he's still running around with a gun everywhere he go. He still don't got enough common sense not to point a laser at another NBA team. He still don't got common sense enough to punch a little kid in the face, allegedly, go in the house, get a gun, threaten the dude, instead of just putting the dude off his premises that he owned. I mean, I'm waiting on some y'all to tell me some shit that makes sense for real, other than showing Paul Pierce and Jalen Rose. Dog, I'm almost through with Jalen Rose. I'm almost through. Almost through with Jalen Rose. He real close. He got one more. He got one more. He got one more. Get on a publication and say some stupid shit till I'm done with him. Till I'm done with him. You ain't John Morant. You're Jalen Rose, so that John Morant off the court don't happen. How you 50 something years old dumbing yourself down to a 20 something year old? Cut it, bro. Cut it. Cut it. Y'all all watching this dude crash and burn, and then, oh, we need you in the league. We need him in the league. I'm John Morant. He should be able to carry a gun. Yo, y'all sound like three. Y'all sound like three idiots, bro. Seriously. The dudes I just named sound like three fools. Paul Pierce, Pat Beverly, and Jalen Rose. Y'all sound like three fools, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You gonna send your kid? You gonna send your kid somewhere with John Morant? You gonna send your son, nephew, little brother, little cousin? You gonna send him with him somewhere? Hell no. So quit talking stupid. He's a target. Of course, he's a target. When he out in the strip club and uh, telling people about a hollow point, of course he's a target now. Riding around trying to be a gangster, of course he's a target now. He putting himself right there. How come Kobe Bryant wasn't a target? How come LeBron James not a target? How come, dog? Like dog, stop, 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 stop. Them dudes' money might be a target, but them themselves was not a target. Michael Jordan wasn't a target. Charles Barkley wasn't a target. All them dudes ain't no targets. And it ain't no coincidence that those dudes are not targets. Because those dudes don't be in no goddamn hood. Steven Jackson was the target. Because look what he did. Out in the street fighting, looking like a damn fool. Yo, he's. Never mind. I mean, look at him then and look at him now. Look at him then and look at him now. Same dude, bro. Same dude, bro. And he's even saying Ja Morant's forcing it. If he's saying Ja Morant's forcing it, then the rest of y'all need to shut up. Because if he think Ja Morant's forcing it, then uh, boy, listen, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. Bro. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. And right before I get done, right before I get done, bro, T Morant, Ja Morant's pops, dog. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? You at every game. What's the dude for the Mavs? What's the owner for the Dallas Mavericks? Whatever his name is. Whatever his name is. You would think T Morant is the Grizzlies owner. Cause this motherfucker's at every game. Talking to people, dapping up like dog. How you at every game and this is going on. And all this is going on. I get it. Your son, everything done flipped. You used to hold down the family. Now your son's holding down the family. Get it. I get it. But dog, how is you at every game, home and away, taking pictures with dudes, doing interviews, getting into it with Shannon Sharp, and your son is doing all this. Your son's doing all this stuff, that all this alleged stuff. Ain't you the pops? So when you gonna say something to him? When you gonna say something to him? When you gonna say, yo, whoever in the room, last name ain't Morant, get out. Whoever my wife didn't birth, get out. Get out. Don't look at him. Don't look at Ja. I'm telling you to get out. Put the top on the bottle. Put out whatever. Get out. And talk to this dude, man. Because what's gonna happen is while y'all living the same life and he's the only one producing the money, once they get tired of them antics, once they get tired of them antics and the nonsense, and he's up out of there, you up out of there. Because I guarantee you, you ain't gonna be able to call Shannon Sharp and yo, you ain't gonna be able to call Usher, Jermaine Dupri, and all them dudes you be chilling with at the game, LeVar Ball. You ain't gonna be able to call them dudes. So what you need to do now, you need to get your son, you need to sit him down, and y'all need to have a father son talk, not a homeboy talk. Never mind passing the blunt with him or pouring him a shot. I'm talking about never mind jumping in the back of the Maybach or whatever or on the private jet. Y'all need to sit on the front steps or the back porch, and you need to tell them, this is where we're gonna be at forever if you keep up what you're doing now. Y'all in the same arena almost every game. You doing your own shit over here while he's playing. The camera The broadcast is on you. You ain't scored a bucket. You ain't hit a three. You didn't dunk on nobody. But the camera is on you talking about Ja Morant's dad. We know you got swag, dog. Me and you probably the same age. Shit, I might be older than you. But let the swag go for 5 minutes. Talk to your boy. Your boy is in line to be a GOAT. Your boy is in, and I don't mean greatest like number one, but I'm talking about your boy is in line to be somebody that they talk about for the next 40 years. Your boy is about to become this guy. Yo, that kid got game like Ja Morant. That kid got talent like Ja Morant. Got hops like Ja Morant. That's what your boy is about to be. But you gotta instill that stand on his own mentality, bro. If you're gonna be there with him every night, be there with him. I get it, man. I get it. The money, I get it. I get it, man. He making the money. He taking care of the family, but he didn't get there on his own. He damn sure didn't get there with the dudes that's letting them point guns and bring guns. How you hanging with a dude about to get a $200 million contract? Probably when John Morant is all said and done, he probably gonna make about 800 million out from the NBA. How's that my dog? And he running around with a gun instead of me. I'm gonna say, yo, never mind buying me no Louis Vuittons this time around. Yo, set me up down at the gun range. Set me up with the LLC, and I'm gonna be your security. The gun you got, give me that shit. I mean, how Ja's young, so he ain't thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he's young, so he ain't thinking about that. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Think about it. Drop a comment, man. Do me a favor, man. Like, share, subscribe. The Real Mojo TV with your boy, The Real Mojo. I'm out of here, y'all.